Ever have one of those mornings where you're racing against the clock and the universe decides to throw a wrench in your plans just for kicks? That's me today. Heart pounding, car half functional, and a story that'll make you double-check your gas cap every time you fuel up. This is the tale of how I turned a routine gas station stop into a full-blown panic attack. And trust me, it's a bumpy ride. It all kicked off with a classic Monday morning scramble. I'm a college student, perpetually 5 minutes behind schedule, and today was no exception. I had a 9 a.m. class, a professor who locks the door at 9:01, and a gas tank that was running on fumes. My car's been my trusty sidekick through late-night study sessions and coffee runs, but it's got this annoying habit of waiting until the last possible second to flash the low fuel warning. This morning, it was blinking like it was auditioning for a horror movie, so I knew I had to hit the gas station before school or risk stalling out on the highway. I pulled into the nearest station, a little mom-and-pop place I've been to a million times. It's got that retro vibe, faded signs, a vending machine that only takes quarters and pumps that creak like they're older than my grandma. I'm in a hurry, juggling my phone, my wallet, and a travel mug of coffee that's already gone, cold. I swipe my card, pop the gas cap off, and start fueling, my brain on autopilot. I'm mentally rehearsing my excuse for being late to class while the pump clicks away, and before I know it, the tank's full. Here's where I make my fatal mistake, and if you're wincing already, you're not wrong. In my rush, I set the gas cap on the roof of my car. You know that spot where you put things for just a second and then forget they exist? Yeah, that's me, thinking I'm slick, saving time. I hang up the nozzle, slam the gas door shut, and hop back in the driver's seat, oblivious to the fact that my gas cap is now living its best life on top of my car. I peel out of the station, tires screeching just a little, and merge onto the road, blasting my morning playlist to psych myself up for the day. I'm weaving through traffic, sipping my sad coffee, and feeling like I might actually make it to class on time. Spoiler alert. The universe has other plans. I pull into the school parking lot, miraculously only a couple of minutes late, and sprint toward the lecture hall. It's not until I'm halfway across campus, dodging skateboarders and stressed-out freshmen, that I realize something's off. I'd left my backpack in the car, so I jog back, muttering about my own forgetfulness. That's when I see it. Or rather, don't see it. My gas cap door is flapping open like a sad little wing, and there's no cap in sight. My stomach drops. I peer into the tank, hoping maybe it's magically still there, but nope, just a dark, empty hole staring back at me. Cue the panic. I'm standing in the parking lot, hands on my head, trying to piece together how I managed to lose a gas cap. Then it hits me. The roof. I left it on the roof. I drove 3 miles through stoplights and speed bumps, with that poor cap probably clinging for dear life before it yeeted itself into oblivion. I'm picturing it bouncing down the highway, maybe landing in a ditch or getting crushed under a semi. My car's sitting there exposed, and I'm spiraling, wondering if it's going to explode or catch fire or whatever happens when you drive without a gas cap. Spoiler. It's not that dramatic, but my brain's not exactly rational right now. I try to stay calm and do the responsible thing. Call the gas station. Maybe it fell off in their lot, and some kind soul turned it in. I Google the number, dial, and nothing. The line's disconnected. Of course it is. This place is so old school they probably still use a rotary phone. I'm kicking myself for not noticing the cap sooner, for rushing, for thinking the roof was a good idea. But wallowing won't fix this, so I call AutoZone, praying they've got a replacement. The guy on the phone is chill, tells me a new cap's only $20 and assures me the car's fine for short drives at low speeds until I get it sorted. I'm relieved but also broke, and $20 feels like a small fortune when you're living on instant noodles and vibes. I decide I'll swing by the gas station after class to see if, by some miracle, my cap's still there. In the meantime, I'm stuck driving my car like it's made of glass, creeping along at 20 miles an hour, paranoid about every bump. Class is a blur. I'm too busy Googling, "Can you drive without a gas cap?" under the desk to focus on the lecture. The internet's a mixed bag. Some sites say it's fine for a bit. Others warn about dirt getting in the tank or gas evaporating into the ether. I'm not sure what to believe, but I'm definitely stressed. So here I am back in the parking lot, staring at my capless car, wondering if this is the universe's way of telling me to slow down. I've got a plan to hunt for the original cap, a backup plan to shell out for a new one, and a whole lot of regret for my morning hustle. But this story's not over. The gas cap's out there somewhere, and I'm not ready to give up yet. Stick around, because this TIFU's got more twists, and I'm bracing for whatever comes next. You're still here, which means you're either invested in my chaos or just waiting to see how much deeper I can dig this hole. Trust me, I'm not disappointing. I'm still the guy with a capless car, a $20 replacement looming over my broke college budget, and a lingering hope that my gas cap's chilling somewhere waiting to be rescued. The gas station's number was a bust. My morning's been a stress fest, and I'm about to embark on a quest that's either going to save the day or make me question my life choices. Let's roll. So I'm in the school parking lot, staring at my car's open gas door like it's mocking me. The flap swinging in the breeze, and I'm half expecting it to start whispering, "You really messed this one up." Class is over, and I've got a window before my next obligation. A group study session I'm already dreading because my brain's stuck on gas cap drama. I decide it's now or never. I'm going back to the gas station to hunt for my lost cap. Maybe it's lying in the lot, maybe someone turned it in, or maybe I'll get lucky and find it in a ditch on the way. Hey, a guy can dream. I ease my car out of the lot, driving like I'm transporting a Fabergé egg. AutoZone guy said, short distances and low speeds are fine, but every pothole feels like a personal attack. I'm crawling along at 20 miles an hour, windows down, scanning the road for any sign of a shiny black gas cap. I'm getting weird looks from other drivers, probably because I look like I'm casing the neighborhood for a heist. My playlist's still blasting, but it's doing nothing to calm my nerves. I'm replaying the morning in my head, cursing myself for putting the cap on the roof. Who does that? Me, apparently, the guy who turns a gas stop into a scavenger hunt. I pull into the gas station, and it's just as I left it. Faded signs, creaky pumps, and a vibe that says, "We've been here since the 80s and we're not changing." I park near the pump I used, hoping it'll jog my memory, or better yet, reveal my cap sparkling in the sunlight. No such luck. The lot's a mess. Gravel, cigarette butts, and a random soda can, but no gas cap. I start pacing, eyes glued to the ground, checking every inch like I'm auditioning for CSI. I even peek under the pump, half expecting to find it nestled in the shadows. Nada. Zilch. My heart's sinking, but I'm not ready to quit. I head inside to talk to the cashier, a guy who looks like he's seen every gas station mishap in the book. I spill my story, rushed morning, roof, missing cap, and he nods, barely looking up from his magazine. "Happens all the time, kid," he says, which is oddly comforting. He checks the lost and found, a cardboard box behind the counter filled with sunglasses, a single mitten, and a keychain shaped like a fish. No gas cap. He suggests I check the road between here and school, since it probably flew off when I hit the gas. I thank him, buy a pack of gum to feel less awkward, and head back to my car, deflated but determined. Here's where I make my next mistake, and if you're shaking your head, I get it. I decide to retrace my route to school, driving slowly, scanning the sides of the road like a hawk. This is a 3-mile stretch with traffic lights, a couple of turns, and way too many places for a gas cap to hide. I'm leaning out the window, squinting at every glint in the grass, probably looking like a total weirdo. I spot something round and black near a curb and nearly cause a fender bender pulling over. It's a bottle cap. Of course it is. The universe is laughing, and I'm not in on the joke. By the time I've driven the whole route, I'm late for my study group. My gas tank's taken another hit from all this driving, and I've got nothing to show for it except a growing sense of defeat. I text my study group, blaming car trouble, which isn't a lie, and head to a nearby park to clear my head. I'm sitting on a bench Googling gas cap replacements and wincing at the $20 price tag. It's not a fortune, but when your budget's ramen and free campus coffee, it stings. I'm starting to accept that I'll have to buy the replacement, but I'm stubborn. I want my cap back, not just for the money, but because losing it feels like a personal failure. Then, because I'm apparently cursed, I get a text from my roommate. Dude, your car's gas thing is open, you know that, right? I groan loud enough to startle a squirrel. Yeah, I know, and now I'm paranoid that everyone on campus is judging my capless car. I text back promising to fix it soon and start Googling again. Turns out driving without a cap can let dirt and water into the tank, which isn't great, but it's not apocalyptic. Still, I'm not risking my car's health any longer than I have to. I'm about to call it a day and head to AutoZone when I get an idea. Maybe someone found the cap and posted about it online, like on a local Facebook group or Craigslist. It's a long shot, but I'm desperate. I start scrolling through community pages, searching for lost gas cap or found car part. Most of the posts are about missing cats or garage sales, but I'm holding out hope. This cap's out there, and I'm not done fighting for it, or maybe I'm just delaying the inevitable. Either way, this TIFU's got more chapters and I'm ready for the next twist. You're still riding shotgun on this wild ride, and I'm grateful because this gas cap saga is testing every ounce of my patience. I'm still capless. My car's gas door is flapping like it's waving at passersby, and I'm clinging to a shred of hope that I can avoid dropping $20 on a replacement. The gas station was a bust. My road scanning mission yielded nothing but a bottle cap, and I'm starting to feel like I'm starring in a comedy where the punchline's always on me. But I'm not out yet. This is where I double down, get creative, and maybe, just maybe, turn this TIFU into a win. Or, crash spectacularly. Let's see what happens. I'm back at my apartment, sprawled on the couch, scrolling through local Facebook groups and Craigslist like a detective on a cold case. My search for lost gas cap turns up nothing but ads for used tires and a post about a missing parakeet named Gary. I'm tempted to message the parakeet guy just to feel like I'm doing something, but I stay focused. My roommate's in the kitchen, microwaving leftovers, and he catches me muttering to my phone. "Still on the gas cap thing?" he asks, smirking. I groan, tossing a pillow at him. "It's not just a cap, it's a principle." He laughs, but I'm serious. This isn't about the $20 anymore. It's about proving I can outsmart my own dumb mistake. That's when I get an idea, one that feels equal parts brilliant and unhinged. Maybe the gas cap didn't get far. Maybe it's still near, the gas station, hiding in plain sight. I decide to go back, but this time I'm not just wandering aimlessly. I'm bringing reinforcements. I text my friend Mia, who's got a knack for finding lost things. She once spotted my phone in a pile of laundry I'd sworn I'd checked. She's game, probably because she knows this story's too ridiculous to miss. We agreed to meet at the gas station after her shift at the campus library, and I'm feeling a spark of hope, like maybe Mia's eagle eyes will save the day. We pull into the gas station lot just as the sun's dipping low, casting long shadows that make every pebble look like a gas cap. Mia's all business, armed with a flashlight and a pair of gloves because, as she puts it, this place looks like it's hiding tetanus. We split up, her taking the left side of the lot, me the right. I'm crawling around, peering under cars and checking the grassy patch near the curb, while Mia's methodically sweeping her flashlight like she's on a crime scene. The cashier from earlier pokes his head out, probably wondering if we're looting, but he just shrugs and goes back to his magazine. Small town life, am I right? We're at it for a solid 20 minutes and I'm starting to lose steam. Mia's still going strong, but I'm ready to call it when she yells, "Yo, what's this?" My heart leaps. I sprint over, expecting to see my gas cap gleaming in her hand. Instead, she's holding a hubcap. A freaking hubcap. Rusted and dented. Probably older than both of us. We burst out laughing, the kind of laugh that hurts your sides and makes your eyes water. "Close enough, right?" she says, tossing it back into the grass. I'm disappointed, but the laughter's a relief, like letting out a breath I didn't know I was holding. We keep searching, but the lot's a dead end. Mia suggests checking the road again, but I'm not up for another solo mission. Instead, we grab slushies from the gas station, blue raspberry for me, cherry for her, and sit on the curb, brainstorming. Mia's got this infectious optimism, throwing out ideas like posting flyers, which I veto because I'm not that desperate, or asking local mechanics if they've seen stray caps. I'm half listening, half wondering if I should just bite the bullet and buy the replacement. But then Mia says something that sticks. What if someone picked it up? Like, not to keep it, but to mess with you. It's a stretch, but it sparks a memory. There was a group of high school kids at the pump next to me this morning, laughing and horsing around. Could one of them have snagged it as a prank? I'm not saying I'm ready to interrogate every teenager in town, but it's a lead. I decide to post in the local Facebook group Keeping It Light. Lost a gas cap at the gas station on Main this morning. If anyone found it or knows some kids pulling a prank, hit me up. I add a sad face emoji for effect and hit post. Mia approves, calling it detective work with vibes. We finish our slushies and I drop her off, promising to keep her updated. I'm feeling a mix of hope and embarrassment. Hope that someone responds. Embarrassment that I'm now the guy begging for a gas cap online. Back home, I'm refreshing the Facebook group like it's my job. A few people comment, mostly good, luck, or been there, but no solid leads. I'm about to log off when I get a notification. It's a private message from someone named CarGuy82. My pulse spikes. The message reads, "Saw your post. Think I saw a gas cap on the side of Main near the diner. Didn't pick it up, but it was there this afternoon." I'm torn between excitement and skepticism. Is this legit? Or is CarGuy82 trolling? Either way, it's the best clue I've got. I grab my keys, ready to hunt again, but it's dark now and I'm not about to flashlight my way down Main Street. Tomorrow's my shot. I'm either going to find that cap or accept defeat, but one thing's for sure. This TIFU's got one last twist and I'm ready to see it through. Hang tight because the finale's coming and it's going to be a wild one. You've stuck with me through gas station hunts, futile road scans, and a hubcap fake-out, and I'm honestly amazed you're still here. I'm still the guy with a capless car, a Facebook post begging for leads, and a stubborn streak that's either admirable or straight-up delusional. This is the final chapter of my TIFU saga, where I chase down one last clue, face the music, and maybe, just maybe, find some peace with this chaos. The universe has been tossing me curveballs, but I'm ready to swing one last time. Let's wrap this up. I'm up early, fueled by cheap coffee and CarGuy82's message about a gas cap on Main Street near the diner. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got. The sun's barely up and I'm in my car driving like I'm on a covert mission. Main Street's quiet, just a few joggers and delivery trucks, and I'm scanning the roadside with the intensity of a hawk. The diner's a greasy spoon I've eaten at once or twice. Think checkered floors and pancakes that could double as frisbees. I park in their lot, grab my flashlight, because I'm prepared now, and start combing the grassy strip along the curb where CarGuy82 said he saw something. I'm poking through weeds, dodging cigarette butts and a stray straw, when I spotted a black round object half buried in the dirt. My heart skips. I dive for it, fully expecting another bottle cap or hubcap to mock me. But no. This is it. My gas cap, scratched but intact, sitting there like it's been waiting for me to get my act together. I hold it up like it's the Holy Grail, grinning, like an idiot. I'm tempted to kiss it, but it's covered in grime, so I settle for a victory fist pump. I text Mia a blurry photo with the caption, "We did it," and she responds with a string of confetti emojis and a demand for the full story over pizza later. I clean the cap with a napkin from my glove box, pop it back on my car, and close the gas door with a satisfying click. It's a small win, but after days of stress, it feels like I've summited Everest. I'm ready to drive home, blast my playlist, and bask in the glory of not spending $20. But because my life's a sitcom, there's one last twist. As I'm pulling out of the diner's lot, I notice my gas gauge is low again. All that creeping around town, hunting for this cap, burned more fuel than I realized. I laugh, because what else can I do? The irony's too perfect. I head back to the gas station, the scene of my original crime, and fuel up, this time keeping the cap firmly in my hand. The cashier recognizes me, giving me a knowing nod like we're old war buddies. I'm tempted to tell him I found the cap, but I just smile and pay for my gas. Back in my car, I take a moment to soak it in. My car's whole again, my wallet's intact, and I've got a story that'll probably outlive me. I delete my Facebook post, thanking CarGuy82 privately, and decide to lay low on social media for a bit. No need to advertise this saga any further. Later, over pizza with Mia, I recount the whole thing. The panic, the hubcap, the diner dirt dive. She's dying laughing, calling me a gas cap legend, and insisting I write it all down for posterity. I'm starting to see the humor in it too. What felt like a crisis now feels like a badge of honor, proof I can handle whatever dumb mistakes I make. Mia raises her soda in a toast to never putting stuff on your roof again. I clink my glass, vowing to stick to that rule, though I know I'll probably forget it the next time I'm rushing. As I'm driving home, gas cap secure, I think about what this whole mess taught me. Slow down maybe. Double check the little things, or maybe it's just that life's gonna throw you curveballs and sometimes you've gotta laugh and keep swinging. I'm not saying I'm a changed man. I'll probably oversleep tomorrow and spill coffee on my notes, but I'm a little prouder of my ability to roll with the punches. My car's fine, my cap's back, and I've got a story that's already making the rounds in my friend group. So that's my TIFU tale, a whirlwind of panic, persistence, and a grubby gas cap that's now my prized possession. If you take anything from this, let it be this. Never ever put your gas cap on the roof. Check it twice, hold it tight, and maybe invest in one of those tether things I just Googled. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you're laughing as hard as I am now. As for me, I'm off to enjoy my fully functional car at least until the next time I tempt fate.